Alright, what's up, everyone? So this time, we're back to part 14 of Disco Elysium, the final cut. And last episode was all about finally finding a way to pass enough time to progress through the story at my own pace, even with Kim here. And that meant abusing some save scum stats simply to get by, and finally unlocking the ability to read case files to skip time by half an hour each time I read a case file. It's great, and it allowed us to interview some Purulent. Psyche raised, took a hit to my morale. Well, I'm sure Monica would appreciate you saying that to her face, Slim. But right now, we took some drugs. We can raise authority to level 3. Let me just do this. Now we have 6 authority. So we should be able to convince Tias of our worth at this point, especially now we have a witness.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clown...
That's right, we talked to the smoking man in the balcony at the last episode too, and we got him to talk to our witness. Oh wow, look at that authority. Found someone who saw the hanging, a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just contactis, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
Let's say he's a high-ranking government official, leave it at that.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The witness said the hanging went down very quietly, no shine. One mask.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to save me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
There was no shine or commotion either.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Damn, they wormed their way out of it, somehow. Try something else if you can.
It looked like a surreal play.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language.
Jesus Christ.
Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know.
All right.
What.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Well, enough about the witness.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
And now we have 6 points into authority, 2 from leveling up. The rest from all this stuff. Let's do it. Now we have authority. Punk.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing,
Like,
drinking,
1 or 2 of these would make sense, but we know way too much. So of course my authority is overwhelming you. I get it, Titus. You're the authority around here.
Oh.
You must be. You're like a real cops. Drink beer, sitting around with dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer. Now,
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No. I got so drunk I drove my car to see. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys.
speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Yeah, that's not very politically correct of you, is
So,
there?
what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did, it's not the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine.
Dang it.
I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her.
Uh-huh. Alright.
What's her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit. Blonde.
Alright.
That's I'm on due. With an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Alright.
You inexplicably add who of
Crap.
the victim's name, with your eyes bulging.
Oh,
like some
jeez.
wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
We'll talk to her later.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Whatever. There's no cat talking about you go fish market. She needs help.
What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kurong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Nothing mine.
No? Well, whatever then, copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
Alright, thanks for having up this one.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking.
Officer, what was that?
The swaying fish thing, what was his name?
Yes.
I think I know that
The
woman.
victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
I met her in the hall after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She doesn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
That she does pretty crazy stuff where I passed out. Not very mentally healthy.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together?
Love it.
So this is what it feels like to be interviewed.
Not very fun.
You'll get through it.
She overheard some of you doing weird things. The one next to yours. Oh, why? Number one being up there is like the grossest thing. I asked her what we are, something like that.
Clearly your interrogation technique. Anything else?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right.
Thank you, you fucking man.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up. This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked. One.
That's an odd looking sink.
There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there. It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems.
Okay.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle.
Yeesh.
Acetylic acid.
Why do you need
PAP, eye drops.
You have some trouble sleeping, lady?
Anything of note?
There's the
Pill
bottles.
rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol. Something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra.
What's that, Kim?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the lookout. Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
And as a super drug user, I know how.
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
And it's gonna be mine.
Silently, the bottle slides into your palm. Then, as you turn, into your pocket. Feels so sleek and beautiful. You got it. Here comes the afterburner. Time to become a super detective again, Harry. Just put it in your sweaty little hand.
Come on, dude. Alright. Oh boy. I just feel like closing the door. Alright. Going to the roof.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a May. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand. Just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Oh yeah.
Your 9mm semi-automatic
Yeah.
finger pistols produce a satisfying snap. Strange for such a low-caliber finger gun to sound so chunky. The flower in the other hand is impressed. So is Kim. That's not entirely true. The lieutenant is looking at the door to the east.
Oh. Wow, that sucks. Okay.
Six crumbling petals.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Is it a coincidence any on this roof?
Maybe not. We'll see. Yes, but not these early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved. The revolutionaries, so the commoners and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sight. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
A very powerful symbol, it seems.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none. Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of General, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
I had to get into authority for the sake of... I think authority for one thing, but no. Alright.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean, then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the sharp pointing of her elbows.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice of you. Is it a clean lady? I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57.
Yeah.
I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Life goes hard, we go on. It's gotta be our meantime, but I go on. It's gotta be hard in the meantime, but I go on.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Yeah, the lady we met at the beginning of the game. Pretty sweet.
We are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
Thanks, Coach. I think I'll deal with that this time.
You sound like a namby-pamby.
Oh, shut up.
Coach Physical Instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else first.
Wow, you actually arguing there. What is your name, Mrs. Record?
Clausier Amondou.
Hi, how you do, Miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What would that be?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What's that about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures.
That sounds like a depressing thing to teach an entire nation.
Changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian Lit would fit you like a glove.
What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Money's pretty important, though.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese Lit.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
And where are you from?
Livre de Fort, Republic of Oranje.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
Alright. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
How are you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
And what does that mean? Were you...
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Yeesh. That's
saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted.
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
and Titus asked you to do this for us.
Pretty much.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
How did the Hard Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And you met.
Over drinks.
Don't know.
It's been a
Dude,
long, boring
I'm
winter.
not gonna about. Oh God. Oh jeez. What are they hanging for then?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
Yeah.
But you probably know about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines.
Looks like.
And against the union. We didn't discuss work much, you know what I mean? But I understood it was dangerous.
Oh God. Oh God. Yeesh. We can tell about him then. Name, eyes, age.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
Alright. Again, how I always know you.
Like I said, we met over drinks.
Thanks for... Alright. What damage were you in the victim?
We partied.
The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this. I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir.
Oh, jeez.
For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Whoa. After so much drinking and drugs, how did they manage it?
How?
Untraditionally, officer.
She's cold and strange. I'm not picking anything up here.
Alright, understood. Thank you for telling us everything you could.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief
Jesus Christ.
and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Wait a moment.
Something else before we go.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Nice room you got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Revachol specifically.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
Well, I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. Drinking coffee, most likely.
Alright then. It really depends on if you're really... don't give him the scalpers. Don't give him the scalpers. You can do it. But burrito is better than homemade. A burrito is simply using characters percent.
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepare for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to. We wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about something is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Well, there's really nothing else we can do here except go to bed. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know what? So when I found my gun.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer.
I've got my badge.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
And I successfully located my village pistol.
10-4, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Alright, well for now.
Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
I turned the hit. Alright, so that's it. Alright then.
It's getting cold, this late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Later, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Damn.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in a turn. Spinning, tell me my dreaming.
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning on in eternity, I guess.
For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The rain and the snow is beautiful. I don't want to.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Interesting.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm building communism for all. This time we won't fail.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind.
Nice talking to you, Doc Cabinet. I'm going complete communism here.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work. Despite
So what's going on?
everything you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized. Organization hasn't exactly been your strong suit, historically speaking.
I'm ready. Let's get to it.
You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build as much as 0.0002% of communism. But it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground.
How am I supposed to find her in hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
My nose?
Fortunately, communists are known to have a very distinct smell. We really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology and olfaction.
Alright, let's get organized.
First, you'll have to locate the remaining communists in Martinaise. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact. Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic. You should begin by interrogating those lawless malcontents at the Dock Workers Union. They're an obvious place to start.
Alright, let's get to it. What do you want to establish contact, though?
You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists.
Alright, let's get to it.
Here we go. Wake, brave worker. 'Tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters o'erhead.
Alright then.
Yes?
So I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps...
Stunning, right?
I'm really not sure about this turn of events. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover up the...
damage.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you
really
lean
know.
forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade. The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep.
Alright. I think we're actually going to cut the episode off here because it's a nice length for what we had to accomplish.
Traces of oil rags.
And I want the next episode to focus entirely on our communism construction.
Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
Do you need something, detective?
Nope, we're good.
Alright then.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
So, cut the video off here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. I hope you appreciate how far we came to the mystery. And I hope you guys enjoyed solving it along with me, because I certainly have. So, as per usual, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you all when we start constructing or reconstructing the Communist Party.